Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to try to build a fully functional space train. And what that means is a train with segmented train cars that all flex and bend as the train goes. But instead of being on rails, we are in three-dimensional space, which is going to make it an interesting challenge, because normally trains, they just go straight. They just follow the rails. We got no rails where we're going. But I want the train to drive like a train, meaning I just go forward and I turn left and right. This isn't gonna be a segmented plane or like a water snake or anything like that. I wanna be able to go straight and turn and go in a circle, but then switch verticality when I want to, and then continue to go straight. So I have some ideas on that, and the gyro stabilizers are gonna be a huge part of how this works. But then counteracting the gyro stabilizers is going to be the interesting bit. All right, so let's get started with the front of the train. I think it's a good place to start, right up in the front. And I gotta do the hardest part first, which is building the shape. And it's always a struggle for me to shape things to look like things that are real things. It's easier for me to just put stuff together for pure functionality, but because this is a train, it has to have an aesthetic to it as well. And that's where I struggle a little bit harder. But because I want this thing to have a lot of, or be able to have a lot of segments, I don't want to build it too big, because the bigger I build the starting spot, the bigger every subsequent spot's gonna be, and then I'll reach the build limit a lot quicker. All right, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I don't know where yet, but somewhere. Thing is, how do I add the exhaust, the smokestack on this thing? Because I got no attachment points here. This could be kind of fun. Let me actually see if this works as intended. If I put the speed onto like 0.01, will it still have a lot of exhaust? All right, ready? Dang, it doesn't. I may want to use the smoke trail thing. Where is that? Here it is. Smoke trail device. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's about what I need. All right, so now I think the structure is pretty much where I want it to be. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to put all of my controls. I need this thing to be able to go forward, so I need thrust. And I need this thing to be able to turn and pitch and stay stable and level off. So I got to try to figure out how to put all that in here without messing up what I've already built. Good news is there appears to be a lot of room right in here. Ooh, okay. So I got turning. Hold on a second. So I'm finding something here. I don't know if this is consistent, but what I was curious about is I have two gyro stabilizers here, and the power is at 5 strength. So now if I have 2 gyros for control that push against those stabilizers for pitch, what is the ratio between the strengths in order to make it so that it just tilts but not overrides? Because if I have these on 5 strength, which is the same strength as the stabilizers, this is what happens when I pitch forward. You can see they clearly overpower the stabilizers. But if I bring it down to 3, so 3/5 of the strength, then when I press forward, now I'm just kind of at a 45-degree angle, which is kind of where I want to be. And what if I pitch up? Yeah, that's kind of awesome. So I wonder what if that's a consistent ratio. If I go to 10 for the stabilizers and then 6 for the strength, is it still 45? Look at that. But I think I like 5 strength is gonna be not as extreme with the corrections. So I'll go 5 strength on the stabilizers and then 3 strength on the gyros, because now it's just gonna correct a lot smoother. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now I need thrust, yes, and potentially what do they call it? Quantum rudders. I always have trouble remembering the name of the quantum rudders. Yeah, see, this is where we get into the interesting stuff now. Okay, so then for thrust, I think space thrusters is gonna be the easiest. All right, how's this feeling for space thrust? All right, we are going. You can see the trail. And I go down. And level off. Cool, cool, cool. All right, but I think I have the controls exactly how I wanted them. Now it's a matter of, will the carts follow in suit with how this controls? I don't actually know how easy that's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna try to use trailer hinges for the connecting piece here. So that means the cart should be able to turn and bend any which way, but the stabilization programming should keep them in line with where I'm going. Oh, I'm receiving a transmission. Hello, Trailmaker. Sorry, I don't care. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Well, I don't know. Let's see how this works. Because I realize if I put a gyro stabilizer in this direction to keep the pitch stabilized, like I do up here, it's not going to make as much sense for this to try to follow me. Because then they're basically like they're both going to tilt at the same time, rather than them following like a train. And if it tries to follow me like a train with this in here, then it's gonna like. It's not gonna tilt with me. So it either tilts with me rather than following me, or it doesn't tilt with me at all. And I want it to tilt in sequence, not in unison. So maybe I just don't have that in there, and that's good enough. I just have the roll stabilization. Let's see how this feels. All right. Oh, hold on. All right, go. Oh, see, now that's the... Wait. Here's a potential solution. These things may be able to help stabilize the pitch. Oh, see, that's not good. That's rough. All right, so now I go down, and then it just overcompensates. Wow, this is gonna be very hard. All right, I'm gonna put some weaker stabilizers. So it should be stabilized now. You can see they're trying. And now if I go down... Okay. And then if I level off... Ooh, that's not good, though. That's so bad. That is so bad. Why is that so bad? All right, I'm going to give it an extra trailer hinge of distance. And I'm going to increase the strength of the gyro stabilizers up to 3. All right, seems to be keeping horizontal much better now. All right, now if I tilt down... It kind of does follow, but you can see it's resisting as well. Whoa, what do I do about that? Okay, all of this is just instantly way worse. Everything was going so well with my controls when I only had the front. And now that I've added a single cart, it's so much harder to do this than I was hoping for. I thought everything was gonna go smoother than I was hoping for, and now everything's going worse than I was hoping for. Wow, the quantum rudders, like, they almost make it worse. I added more quantum rudders on the back. Now I can't even stay straight. And you just know, I'm just gonna do it right now. You just know adding more carts is just gonna amplify everything. Let's do it. Go. Oh, this looks cool though. I really wish this would work the way I want it to. All right, everything is good. And now ready, turn left. I'm trying to turn left. That's not left. I am destroying myself now. I'm just going. I'm not pressing anything anymore. What is going on? Look at my speed. Look at my speed. Uh-oh. What? Look at... What? I think I can still see my train. Sometimes. I got flashes of the quantum rudders. We are traveling so fast. Look how fast we're traveling right now. I can't even tell what direction I think we're traveling like in all directions. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's over there now. Oh, there it is. That was crazy. Oh, here I am. Can I get out of here? My fake wheels are not helping me right now. In a second, we're gonna have 0G, and then we're gonna be breaking the speed of light again, probably. It is just a feedback loop. Look at this. I haven't pressed any control other than space to go forward. And I have stabilizers in every single one of these. Oh, here we go again. Look at how far it sends us. How fast it sends us. I am a little bit stumped right now on how to fix this problem. I think I have an idea. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be manually taking over something I wanted to be kind of just built into the system automatic. But instead of having there be trailer hinges, I think the more stable way is going to be to do steering hinges. I know, oh, maybe I can set these on a certain strength setting that I don't, maybe it can still be automatic, maybe it can still be built in, and I'm not actually like having it programmed to arch. So I'm just going to delete the controls from all of these. And I am going to turn the strength down. Now let's see how this feels. Oh, already that's feeling way better. Kind of. It might be a little bit too stiff in the horizontal direction. This isn't feeling too bad. This is definitely better. This is definitely better. That might be actually a little bit too weak. Yeah, I don't want it to be swinging out like that. Let's stabilize everything out at 20 again, and then I'm just gonna duplicate what I got right. Oh, I need to delete these quantum rudders on the back. All right, let's just duplicate this out and see how this feels right now. Going straight feels doable so far. Now let's turn left. Oh no, it like it over counters itself. All right, oh no, here we go again. See, this is why trains have rails. This right here. All right, so what if I do a little bit of this, going down, and then leveling up. All right, so the vertical, nope, it overcompensated. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna delete these. We no longer need the stabilization because the steering hinges are the stabilization now. All right, up. Okay. Oh, here comes the wobble. Here it comes. Whoa! I am a 7. Okay, this is still stumping me. Still not sure what to do yet. I mean, the easiest thing would be to just make everything rigid so I don't worry about it, but then it's just not gonna look good. If you're like driving around and you're turning, the whole thing just being rigid, not gonna look good. So I don't wanna do that. I want it to flow. All right, so let's see what happens if I put these on strength 100. Now we should be pretty rigid. Whoa, but look at the, whoa. All right, I wasn't expecting that. I think I may know what the problem is. I think the problem is I put steering hinges on top of steering hinges. I think the solution is to have a little bit of a separation, some blocks in between them for stability, perhaps. Okay, so with at least one cart, you can see it's very stable, but also not satisfying. So now let's add some more carts again and watch my dreams fall apart. Okay. Oh, okay. My dreams aren't falling apart yet. How about vertical? All right. Looking pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna start like putting a bunch of controls in, trying to cause like a feedback loop. All right, then stop. All right, it settles down now. So there was an issue with having steering hinges on top of steering hinges. So now if I go back and reduce the strength, there we go. All right, level back out. Oh, it wobbles though. It wobbles hard. Let's add some quantum rudders to this thing on the very, very back. Maybe that'll help it stabilize out. All right, go down. Not what I was expecting. Wow, okay, now all of a sudden, did the quantum rudders do that? Or did I just get lucky that last time without the quantum rudders? Wow, the quantum rudders did that. Because now it just kind of floats. How do I get this to do what I want it to do? Oh no, it's having the counter effect. I need the back end to trail harder than the front end. All right, I'm gonna delete the quantum rudders off of the front. I'm gonna have them just on the back. Yeah, see? Wow, quantum rudder's bad for this. Makes pretty lights though. Pretty trails. This gives me like Zelda boss vibes where like clearly the weak spot is the glowing thing. You gotta hit that with your light arrows. I think the strategy is gonna be to have them actually manually turn. But I'm gonna try to time it so that they trail behind me. I don't know, I think that's the way to go. All right, now you can see if I pitch down, everything kind of curves a little bit. Pitch back up, everything kind of, oh, it's so wobbly though. I'm gonna need, wait, I'm going like completely sideways right now. All right, and then also turning, you can see we got a curve there as well. I think I'm gonna increase the strength to 10 on the front stabilizers, which means I also have to increase this ratio back up. All right, so now each of these sections, I'm gonna have a half-second delay. So delay of 0.5, and then this section, a delay of 1, and so on. All right, so now when I go to turn left, that looks all right. Unfortunately, it looks the release is unfortunate because the release appears to happen not in sequence, which ruins the illusion. This is so hard. Like, this is not at all working the way it's supposed to. Okay. I almost feel like this would be easier not in space, like 0G, but with atmosphere. Just because you could use the trailing of the atmosphere to stabilize, like the resistance in the atmosphere, that could be your stabilization point. Because what I'm doing is just not working. Let me try. What I didn't try was, I don't know. There's probably a million things I didn't try that won't work. But what's the one thing I didn't try that will work? What I was thinking when I said that was trailer hinges separated by a block, kind of like I separated the steering hinges, and it became slightly more stable. I wouldn't say it's more stable. It was less unstable. Probably a more accurate. Oh no, I deleted my cart. I need the cart back. Why did I delete everything? So let me try trailer hinge separated by trailer hinge. Nothing on the trailing cart right now. Just seeing what happens. Okay, it goes all over the place. Definitely needs some horizontal stabilization. So that's the thing. It's gonna whip out. No matter what, it's always going to end up whipping out because there's no friction in space anywhere. So there's no reason for it to trail behind me. It's just clicking to me right now that I may have just chosen an impossible vehicle, at least the way I want it to work. All right, because like, let's actually think it through here. If I'm just going forward and then the front of it turns in this direction, this is just gonna want to go out in that direction, and then the force of me pulling it in this direction is just gonna make it speed even faster out around me. So it's always going to tail whip unless something keeps it more in line with me in my direction of travel, which in a normal situation on the ground would be the ground. I've tried quantum rudders, but that does not work. Is this impossible? Must I accept the fate? Yeah, see, even the slightest turn, I turn a little bit, and it just goes flying out to the side. Turn a little bit to the other side, and meow, flying out to the side. So I don't know how that could be counteracted. Let me just put a gyro in here. This gyro isn't gonna have controls, but it's gonna be very strong. Oh. Now the reason why this suddenly clicked is the gyros themselves have dampeners. So even if you don't use them to spin, when they're not spinning, they resist spinning. So that is why I'm using them. You can see it wants to spin out, but at least it kind of comes back. I don't know. Here, let's just add some more. Let's see what happens. How long till I explode? Here we go. Turn this way. See, that's almost what I'm looking for. Now straighten back out. The straightening out is not that great, but it does it. Now let's go down. This is the closest I've gotten. This is definitely, like, I could probably dial in the strength of the gyros. We're getting somewhere now, though. I was just about ready to give up and be like, this doesn't work. This is an impossible vehicle. This might not be an impossible vehicle, though. Yeah, look at that. And then level off. That's really close. Come on, level off a little bit more. There we go. And then turn. The turning is still weird. That might be too much, but look, it turns with me. It actually turns with me. Oh, that last cart is being a little weird. All right, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna add some quantum rudders to the back. I know I haven't had much success with this, but I'm just gonna try again now that things are different. Oh, I didn't want to turn the other way. All right, no, counteract. Why is it keeps wanting to turn me left? I'm pressing the right direction right now. I'm pressing turn to the right. Why is it doing this to me? Why is it doing that? All right, the quantum rudder is not at all working as intended. All right, I think where I'm at right now with this kind of system, I think this is the closest I might be able to get, and it's not that bad. It does pretty much what I want it to do. That torques me a little bit more than I want it to. It's the left and the right turning that is not as good. The up and the down works pretty good. Man, this is so weird. It's like you really would think that the quantum rudders on the back would fix all the problems. Because right now, like, I'm trying to turn to the right, and I'm like strafing to the right, and then the carts are just kind of trailing off to the left, rather than just me turning to the right and the carts following behind me. Like, I'm still just trying to turn to the right so I orient with the carts. Like, you can see when I press the button right now, you can see my train tries, but then like, oh, and now we just switched over. It's just doing weird stuff. All right, I'm just gonna accept that as part of just what's going on with this thing. Okay, I think I've got what I got as a space train. So here, let me do a quick repair here. Oh, I'm still going. All right, anyway, I'm going straight. You see, going nice and straight. Everything's perfectly fine. And then, let's say we want to change our vertical level here. So I can go ahead and pitch up. The carts trail behind me quite a bit. Level off. Oh, please level off. Oh, this is new. This is new. Oh my goodness. This is not a ride you would want to be a passenger on. Fortunately, those are not passenger cars. Those are cargo cars. They are containing cargo that is designed to make this thing super stable, which is not working. Okay, so now I'm turning to the left. You can clearly tell by the way that my front engine is not turning at all, but the cars are off to the right. That means I'm turning to the left. Look, it's just so weird. The physics of a space train do not make sense. I mean, they do make sense. It's just they're hard. They're hard. It doesn't do what you want it to do. What I want it to do. I mean, going up and down is the closest. Oh boy. Going up and down is much closer to what I intended, where they like trail behind like that. The left and right is completely different. This is going poorly. Since it's been this much of a failure so far, I'm gonna save what I got right now, but I'm adding rocket engines to it now. Since it's already a failure, the aesthetics, I'm done with the aesthetics. Let's just go for the ridiculous. Let's just line this with rocket. Okay, that's as many rocket engines as it's gonna let me. Yes! Space train! Oh boy, the rocket engines aren't even lined with my center of mass. They're making me pitch down the whole time. Oh, here we go. Here we go, space train. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. This is actually kind of great. This actually doesn't look too bad. Like, from this perspective, it looks kind of cool. What does first person look like? Can't see a thing. A lot of flashing lights, though. I mean, I'm turning around. I don't know around to where. Oh, hold on. I don't even know what just happened there, but that was kind of crazy. All right, well, I said a few weeks ago or last week, I don't know how long ago it was, that I thought it would be cool to build a space train. The thought was cool. The reality did not match up to my expectations. I don't know what I did wrong or what I could have done better, but I tried really hard to control those trailing cars. But in space, there's just not a lot to work with. So I'm curious if anyone can do better. Yeah, maybe one of these times I will look for space trains on the workshop and just see what shows up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.